Good morning, Society for New Americans. So, I thank you all for coming to our presentation about cultural competency. If you look to your left and your right, you will see some proposals at your seating area, and for you to follow along, some reading materials for you to follow along during the presentation. We thank you all for coming again today, and we truly hope that we can build a partnership together, CNA and self. So let's begin. If you look at your presentations, you will see that I have a handout. And the beginning of the handout begins with what is culture. Culture is certain facets and characteristics such as beliefs, practices, and values that a group share and have in common. Some of those things um, have expectations and norms. Some of it is involved attitudes. Some of it involves ethnicity, age, and race, language, and education. So let's go down and look at some of the key concepts. Cultural competence. It's a procedure of similar habits, state of mind, and strategies that come together in a structure, workplace, or among professionals and empower that structure, workplace, or individual to work cohesively in various cultural situations. Competency suggests that you can have a skill that you are comfortable executing while being culturally competent. It implies a lack of judgment, adjustment, compromise, understanding, and willingness to alter one's own perception of their norm. Let's take a look at some of the key impacts that culture has on communication. So if you look at point A, it says culture offers a new avenue for people to think and perceive the world around them. It provides a way to see, think, hear, and understand the world around us. Language can also have an impact on how people perceive things in a new culture. For example, the same words can mean a plethora of things, or a plethora of meanings across different cultures. So misunderstandings are also possible when languages have to be translated as a means of communication. Some verbal and nonverbal cues. Eye contact. Americans tend to look directly into the eye of the person that they're speaking or having a conversation with. And in this culture, it is viewed as a sign of respect, a sign of interest, and engagement in the conversation at hand. No eye contact displays disinterest or distraction, while in Asian cultures, there's a tendency for lack of eye contact. Head nodding. Nodding of the head can have various meanings. For example, when engaging in a conversation with someone that you are in agreement with, one will nod the head, meaning, yes, I am in agreement with you. Let's look at some of the importance of culture in relations. So, one, it's good for business. Effectively building cross-cultural relations can help to avoid offending or insulting one another. It can benefit globalization, which are collaborations, international trade efforts in the finance markets. It is important to become aware of the cultural universals that we have around us. It can also be helpful to recognize the patterns and personalities that societies have in common internationally. Long-term relationships. When you have built a relationship with a global business partner and you respect and listen to them, you exemplify when you exemplify verbal and nonverbal cues to one another in discussions, you demonstrate to one another that you think about what they say and what they do. And it also creates camaraderie. Who does not want to be in good relationship with someone? Who doesn't want to have a comfortable relationship with someone? So it's important to maintain a very unbiased position when trying to resolve cultural differences. When a project manager recognizes the diversity of a business and successfully implements strategies to classify and accommodate and resolve any minor or major issues, among the team members, they will have produced a more healthier work environment for the business, um, resulting in growth and development for the organization and its greater productivity. So that is the end of today's training. I thank you, SNA Board of Directors, for coming out and listening to SO. We hope that in the future you will decide to build a partnership with us. We truly want to build a genuine relationship with you. Thank you.